This video is intended to help you understand how to get started and use the PacketTracer software and the Troy training materials. So first you need to Google NetAcad right there. And I'm going to go ahead and enter even though I'm on this page. And this is what should pop up. We're looking for the Cisco Networking Academy builds IT skills. If you want, you can just choose PacketTracer, but let's go ahead and choose Cisco Network Academy. You're going to have to log in. If you want, I believe I can create a login and password for you if you want, if you're going to continue this a lot. But you can log in with my username and password, which is Mike_McNally1@Comcast.net, and the password is Dr. Guam 2012, capital D, small r, capital G, small u, small a, small m 2012. So I think it's under resources and then PacketTracer resources. First thing, if you don't already have it, you need to download PacketTracer. So I'm going to go to the PacketTracer resources folder, or on the PacketTracer download page. I'm going to go to the download page. And so you can read this. There are some things in here from NetAcad where you can actually take some coursework in addition to the Troy training. So introduction to PacketTracer, introduction to IoT, and so forth. We've used this and I haven't found them to be super effective, but they are available to you. You just have to log in again with my login, Mike McNally1@Comcast.net, and Dr. Guam 2012. So then this said that you're downloading. This was a July update. This was an August update, so I just downloaded the August update. Okay, so once that happens, you have PacketTracer, and it's going to have an icon like this, Cisco PacketTracer. And I'm going to open it up, and here it comes. It may ask you to log in again, and it's going to be the same user ID and login. I've already done it, so it's not asking me. So now we need to go find the files. I'm going to go to Teams, show you where this is. You should, if you're on the Cyber Patriot team, it's in Files, and then under Troy Training, and then Training Files, and in each week there are files and folders. It's going to be under Cisco. And this is in week 1. There's already a PacketTracer file. They have a format called PKA. So the PKA files are PacketTracer files. You can then download them to your computer, and typically it will default and put that into your downloads. So once I've already done that, I'm back in PacketTracer. Say File, Open. Go to my downloads, and the very first PKA file that we're supposed to do is called Navigating the iOS. Alright, and you don't have to do anything with this user profile. You can just leave it as guest and say yes. Alright, now this is this window in the middle is all of your instructions. Personally, I selected all of it and then passed it out, but just for example, it says, and you just be very careful to do everything that it says. Connect the connections icon, the one that looks like a lightning bolt. Okay, well here's my lightning bolt down here, And notice that went away, so to bring it back up, I'm going to have to, it's still there, it's behind, it's underneath. It's going to say, take the lightning bolt, and then select the light blue. There's the light blue console cable. By the way, it says console down here when you're over it. Okay, and what these things are called are down below, so we can scroll over this. But this is console, so that's the one it wants. The mouse pointer will change to what appears to be a connector. Click PC1. Then I had already messed this up. You got to pick the R232 connection. Then you're going to go over the S1 switch, which is right there, and click to access the connection list. You might have to click it a couple times, but eventually you should get an option for console port. I was like, I didn't see the right one, and so I picked something wrong and it wasn't doing it correctly, so I wasn't able to move forward. Anyway, so let's do that real quick. I click here. I drag that up onto the PC, and it said RS232. If I had this printed out, that would be really helpful. And then go up to the S1, and it wanted console. So I click here. If you did it right, you'll get these two circles. So something else that you can do, it's going to continue on telling you what to do, and I followed the instructions. It's basically, if you take your time and do exactly what it says, most of it is it's straightforward. It's telling you exactly what to do. Don't vary from it. But one neat thing too is on this window, which again you won't see for a while, it's still up though. It's behind everything. I can then check my results. As I'm doing things, if I do a few of the tasks, I can check my results. And this doesn't mean too much. I think maybe it's because I had already gone through it. But I can click on assessment items right here. And look, it said I did this part right, the link to the S1 and the link to the PC1. It's checking that and telling you did things. And showing correct items, nope, nothing there. So let's go back here. What was it? Show all items. Yep. All right. So anyway, you go on from there and just do what it says. That's how it works.